robot while accessing the shared folder, it will not ask credentials and all, no, Ajram, because
Yeah, it will ask credentials. It will work as a human, but robot will have credentials, its own credentials. Using that, it can log in.
Okay, as like a web application like that.
Yep.
Credentials.
Okay, here we go, and blank process. Okay, I'm not adding it to um, okay, I'm not adding it to GitHub because the files are already there in GitHub. Just quickly listen and understand what we are trying to do. And this will be only 15-minute session, but after that we'll go back and discuss on the other things.
Okay.
Let's also have the GitHub link that I have shared yesterday because that will help us. Issues, why I don't have any pull requests? Add the pull request and close the issues, please. Were you able to do it or not? The fruits project.
Yes.
Then add pull requests and close them. Okay. So for using links or for using data table, you can directly use the data table queries. Just a second. Adding cheat sheet. Okay. Let's pull in this CSV file. View raw. Okay. So this is the CSV file. Control S. So CSV I have. So I'll open this one. Copy. So this is just an input for me. That's CSV file. Okay. If I open CSV, this is what I'll get. So country, ISO code, date, okay, total vaccinated people, total vaccinations, total vaccinated. So this is some data, some information. You need not worry on what is what. So my task is to select all the um, items that's having 35 or more than 35 as their daily vaccination period, or you can select something like this. Okay, this is some filter. So normally what we do, um, read Excel range, right? Read CSV. So read CSV will give us what?
It will read the CSV data only.
And it will give us a data table.
Data. Yes.
Okay. Now once it reads the data table, then we need to go either like this, filter data table. Okay. And then DT raw, configure filter. So here we can go ahead and filter the items. This is a easier method. So let's go with country, or we can select daily vaccinations per million. So double quotes. And this should be greater than 300. Let's give it 300. So even if I go ahead and Control Shift L, if I just filter out the items, number filters greater than 300. So this will give me some results. Okay, let's see out of, okay, if it is 300, let's go with 3000. I think that will give me some better result. Yep, so here I'm getting only 9,721. Okay, 712. So I'll give 3000. Hit on OK. Filter, Control K, DT filtered table. Now I'll write it back. Okay. Filter.csv, that is DT filter table. Okay, simple use case. I'm just trying to filter the items. Right. Let's debug. Again, I'm not here to show benefits because I'll explain the benefits later. Because when you ask me for the benefits, then I need to process around 10 lakh to more lakhs and lakhs of records. This 26,000 will not be sufficient to see the actual benefit. Okay, so how much time? Let's see how much time this filter data table took. So filter table executing. This is 856 and this is also 856. See, I've said right. We cannot ideally take it with this particular data, but yes, let's go ahead and see in the filter. Whatever, no information we got.
We have vaccination is not more than 3,000. That's why it's Vajra.
Correct. So which one should I select? I think total vaccinations per 100. Huh?
Yes.
Okay, let me just change this.
Vajrang, in general also, if you have, if I say I have worked on Excel applications and web applications, so what would be the data points? I mean, how many data points you are fetching like that? And if they ask, so we can say that it's in thousands or it's in lakhs, Vajrang, in general.
No, they will not ask that question. And how much data points you are getting in a sense? See, you're getting all the information that's required for you, right?
Yes, that's required by the business, correct? Yeah.
That should be enough. Okay, just a second. Configure filter. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I gave it correctly. Output columns. I have.
Okay. In the output column, we didn't kept any columns. That's why it's not
If
reflected.
no. If you have it empty, it will give you all the results. Let's have breakpoint over here and let's debug.
Mm.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Now we have DT data table, and we have all the values. Step into. Okay. Filter data table, DT delimiter, filter data table. No, we are not getting. There is some issue that we are checking, but we are not finding it. Configure filter. Let's try a different filter. Okay. Let's select country equal to Afghanistan. Let's see if you are going to get it. Or else if you are not getting even that, then there is some issue. Okay. Let's select,
Starts with the
it should be equal to, I think that should be Afghanistan in double quotes. Okay. So I need to get all the values that's having Afghanistan as a country. Don't say, let's debug this. Step into, let's hope some results. Okay, we got results, right? So 66 results we have. You can continue. So let's check, let's also check with the output. Filter CSV. Okay, here we got all the results that are with Afghanistan in the name. Okay, done. So this is one way how we can filter the data. Now let's go ahead and debug. So there is also a query available, or there is also filter data table UiPath. So there are four methods here. They have discussed on how to query or filter a data table. I'll give you the link in the chat. Go ahead and check it out. Okay. Here you go. Using filtered wizard, one way. Example, filtered data table activity. Not this one. Just a second. Four ways. Okay. So here you go. First one is filter data table. We have already checked it, right? Okay. Next one, let's go with studio activities. First one, this is done. The second one is table.select method. So here we are going to comment out this particular activity. I have commented this out. But if you just observe, I can also use my output window while I am debugging. If you know how to debug, is it correct?
Sorry, Vajran, we didn't get it.
Let me just assign some values. Assign. Okay. So here I will keep DT filter data table. Okay. Then here, this is the query, or this is the syntax that I need to write. See, if in an interview, if someone asks you and if you are able to take this up, then like if you are able to answer this, then you are good. So dt raw data table dot select. Select is like a query. So we are asking some filter expression, and that should be written in double quotes. Okay, and if there are spaces in the column names, then you need to mention it in, just a second. Okay, there is this issues project. I don't think this one. Yep, here it is. So this is the country name, right? Okay,
Right.
so that should be mentioned in square brackets. Okay.
As it is array, right, in JSON, Vajran?
It's why are we mentioning it in square brackets is, so for example, if we are having spaces in between the words, then to mention or to say that okay, this is a single word, we are mentioning it in square bracket.
So it means it's a regular expression syntax, Vajran.
Some kind of regular expression you can take. Okay, and the letter word should be in single quotes. Okay, so complete expression should be in double quotes, and the word that we want to filter is in single quotes. Okay, hit on OK. Now here it's saying that one-dimensional array cannot be converted into data table. So what is the output that it will give?
So it has more than one item, right? We need to convert the data type.
What is the type that it is giving me as an output?
Object.
Not object.
Data table, right?
No.
Data row.
Yes, data row, but it's an array of data rows. Okay, so to convert into a data table, so at the end we can write there is a keyword called copy to data table. Okay, now this will convert that array completely back into data table, and we can continue. So let's go ahead and debug.
So DT filter data table is a data table type only, Vajra, correct?
Yeah, it's a
DT.
data table type. Okay, so what I'll do to make it easy, oops, sorry, I think I deleted a wrong file. Yeah, stop blank process control Z. Okay. No, sure. I think I deleted the wrong file. Let me just add it back. Okay, I have it. Let's go ahead and debug. Okay, let's see with filter CSV. Filter CSV is getting done. So how many do we have? 122, right? So out of this 122, what we can check is uh, we can select all the daily vaccinated per million greater than 0. Don't save. So even directly in here, advanced. So till here what we have done, country equal to Afghanistan is what we have. And this should be greater than 0. So can we get this?
Yes.
So this
Yes,
is just an expression. So you need to understand writing an expression. That's it. I'm going to delete this filter CSV. Debug. Cannot perform greater than operation on system.string. Okay. So this can be converted into a, okay, this is a this is a string value. That's the reason it's not able to convert. But how can we convert a string to decimal in query? Okay. Any idea? Can you please check?
yes, madam. Yes, that's it.
Did we place the double quote here?
See, we cannot paste a double quote, right? 0 is not a string.
No, like last.
So this is a string. If you see, Afghanistan is a string. Double, it should be there in single quotes. Okay. But how can we convert that into a? Okay, let's go back and see if there is some data already available in my code. I obviously follow my code because it's easy for me. Let's go back. Let's go to UiPath link, data table. Okay, cheat sheet. So this starts with is different. Okay.
Do we have a keyword like greater than, like that, instead of operators?
But the input should be a integer, right? So this is an integer. That's what it's throwing an error. Whatever daily vaccinations per million we have, this is a integer.
Cint, it works. Convert.
We can try cint of daily vaccinations. I can try. Not sure.
But that get greater than should be inside Navajran. We kept it.
Debug.
In general, Vajran. Okay.
SN is faulted. No, we cannot do it like that. Yep, tell me.
Yeah, you can put a close bracket outside of greater than 0 Vajran. You kept it inside. It's not.
No, I'm just trying to convert this word into
Okay.
integer, right?
So okay, that greater than 0 should be also an integer now, Vajran. Okay.
Greater than 0 is
Okay.
already integer.
Okay. Vajrang, in general, so we can go by link queries when we can't able to achieve through activities.
It's not like that. If you are having some thousand lakhs and lakhs of records, for example, we are doing only thousands of records and you are able to easily achieve it. But
Yes.
it is always faster to go with link queries, and we can write our custom queries easy.
Yes, yes, Vajrang. Okay, based on requirement. Okay.
Yeah,
String, we are trying to convert a string to integer, is it?
correct.
Yes, yes.
So this is the correct method. Now C integer we are.
Yeah,
C,
cint is correct, but that will not be accepted in
okay.
this one.
I with integer dot parse that work.
Azrun, can we try that convert dot in 32? Can we try that?
We can.
C into 34 or like that. You meant to say.
Integer dot parse method will not work,
Okay.
Vajra.
Here is one item that I found just now. So that is convert, and this is giving me to take system in 32. So again, this is the method that I found online. So don't worry too much on how did I get it. So let's go ahead and debug. Invalid type in system.32. Okay. So what is the type of import? Stop. So there can be some import arguments or variables. So int, okay, int s. So this will be into int32. So let's see what is the type. System.int32. Okay, what did I write over here? I have written system.int32.
So if the particular string is more than 32, we can kept 64 now, Vajrang.
That's correct. But first of all, why is it not giving me a result with 32?
Can you try with greater than or equal to?
Okay, but I think that is with respect to conversion, right? I can try
We
it
are
though.
getting greater than or equal.
Are we getting with greater than or equal to?
I'm checking. It is not taking greater operator, right? Greater than operator.
No, see the error, invalid in assign statement in 32. It is not able to convert.
Remove that system.32.
Then what it should be added up to?
You just remove that.
Do I need to remove completely this system 32 and all?
System 32 and cint also.
I will also remove this convert then. Okay, let's try as you say.
Operator.
Vajrang, as you have previously kept convert dot, do we need to put convert dot to string? And then after the whole expression what you have wrote.
We can do one thing. Convert dot to int 32.
Convert dot
To int 32.
So it will convert the base data type to another data type. Vajrang, what?
Convert dot to int 32 of variable.
Okay.
Of.
Is it what you're telling?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, if I'm not able to get it this time, let's go with others because we need to see others as well and we need to continue. You find out what can be the best.
Yes, yes.
Okay, undefined function call convert in 32. Okay, so I'm stopping this, but you have the data, so you can check it out. The next one, I will continue with the next one though. Control D. So till now we completed only select query. The third one is with respect to function query as well as, just a second, convert into function. Yes. Where is this? Link queries. Okay. Yep. Here you. Second method is select. We were able to get it. But the third method is data table as enumerable. So this is one more method. So all these filters will do, it will convert the data table into some series of rows. Okay. So instead of select query, I will write as enumerable. Okay. And see the result. What is it getting? It is giving me as enumerable. We need to write a where condition. Dot where. We need to write the remaining items. What is it saying? So when you are taking where, all the rows will be converted into, how many of you know object parsing as well as arguments?
Yes, Vajrang, our object can hold any data and through we can pass the data from one flow to another.
See, if here we are getting or we are converting this data row as enumerable, where function of row will give me one single row out of this. Okay, where function of row will.
So enumerable is a collection of data rows, right?
Correct. In this condition, it's collection of data rows. Function of row in this, let's go with country. Okay, country. So if you see here, property dot data row dot to string, that is equal to what to is that. Let's give out India. Let's see if you are going to get it or not, and let's hit it. So what is the structure? This is a enumerable method. Data row or data table dot enumerable, where condition we need to write, and in that function of row here one single row is what it will give me every time.
Mm.
Okay, and you can get the values. I can give something like this. Okay, this is done, and let's hit out that filter CSV. What are we getting? India. All the results from India. Now this is a third method, but I will check back, or I will tell you what is the syntax again. First you need to write the data table
Mm.
dot as enumerable. Okay, so it will convert, see the output, it will convert into enumerable row collection.
Mm.
And you are using a where function, and this is the syntax again. Here this is the expression, row of the country, this is the column name.
Mm.
Let's see if we can get greater than in this one or not. Total vaccinated people daily, total vaccinations per 100. I think we should get it. Total vaccinations per 100. Is it total vaccinations per 100? People vaccinated, people fully vaccinated people. Okay, let's go with Excel. That will be easier. Let's cancel, filter data table. Okay, let's take daily vaccinations per million greater than some value. Okay, edit. Let's write and row of, again, row of will give me what?
Each item,
Exactly.
right?
Okay, that is greater than, I can write 0. It should be greater than 0. That should be fine, right?
Mm.
But here this is showing me something. Strict prohibit object to operator. So here we can write dot cint. To string. So we are converting it to cint here. We are able to convert. Let's try. It was tough with that, but let's see. SN faulted. Conversion of int type to integer is not valid. Okay, try parseInt is what we can do. Okay, why is it not able to convert the
I think
value?
string is more than the, and in general int is more than 8 digits only. Now then we can put 32 or 64.
No, the reason was it was trying to convert empty values. See, how can it convert an empty string? It should be 0, right, to convert it?
Uh, uh, why can't we use a select query here? Means where dot select.
Double dot try parse. So I'm trying to convert into double. You said something? Yeah, tell me please.
We can use select clause also, right? Where and select.
Select clause also we can do. We are doing it already. We did it earlier, right?
Here, where and select. We can do one thing. Row of field of integer.
Can you paste it in the chat?
Okay.
variables double steps.
System dot double.
Yep. System dot double is what we'll take, but let's see.
Yes.
Too many errors. Strict distillers conversion from Boolean to integer. Okay, and so it's not allowing, so it's trying to get or give me a result that is with Boolean. So we can also do something like this. Try parse with double is what we can do, but instead of greater than 0, we can do something like this. So this should be either true or false. So if empty value is trying to convert into a double, it will be false. So this will not give me a result.
Okay.
Let's try something like this. Okay. Let's filter out the columns. Let's see them. Yep, we are able to get it. So what is it giving me? It's giving me all the values that are not zeros.
Vajrang, earlier with that expression, why it is fetching in first instance 0, Vajrang? You said 0 as
Input is having empty values. So if you see the input, this is having empty values.
Oh,
So,
first instance.
yeah,
Super.
so how can it convert an empty value? If it is 0,
Okay.
that should be fine.
Okay.
But if
So
it
how
is,
can we write query for this, avoiding empty?
so what I did is I tried to convert into Boolean, and I tried to convert into a double value.
Okay.
But try parse is giving me a true or false.
Okay.
So if it is able to convert into double, it means that there is an integer.
Yes.
See all the blank values. So all these are blanks, right?
Yes.
So all these values will give me false because there is no data.
Okay.
So and this is this works like a conditional statement. Like the first one will be true because that's a word India. This is true value.
Yes, in first condition, yeah.
First
In
condition. And this is the second condition. This is either true or false.
okay.
So if it
Vajrang,
is true and true,
in
only then we are getting the result. Tell me.
order to remove empty entities, can we use dot remove empty entities, that property or
That is used for
data,
not
data
data
table?
table, but list, I guess. But I think you can go ahead and give it a try.
Okay.
But we just need to understand. See, how did I get double dot try parse? I just worked on multiple things. That's the reason I was able to get it. No other
Yes.
way. Okay, since
It
I
is
worked on multiple projects and I came across this scenario multiple times, so that's the reason I was able to get it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go with the last one. That is we completed this one, and also we were able to extract numbers as well, integers as well. Right. The last one is with link. So here we are able to do it with as enumerable. Last one we are going with link. Okay. So this is a bit interesting. Go ahead and see. Now we have only 4 minutes, but let's go ahead and give it a try. Edit. Okay. I'm deleting everything. Let's go with the syntax. We need to select open bracket and close bracket from row in. Okay. So in dt ra dot select. So what this will give me?
Single row, the
Single row. One whole row.
Hmm?
Single row.
each time.
Data. So this will give me each and every row. If you see, if I just debug it, we are not writing any filter basically. Okay. From every row in that particular data table, select. Just go ahead and select everything. So in this link query, we are using the select query again, if you observe it. So what is the result? We got all the 26,239 results. Okay. Let's go ahead and update this one. Where, again, we are using a where condition that is with respect to enumerable, if you observe. Okay. Where, what are we giving? We are giving
row.
So in the beginning we have function of row, then we are using where, but here every row will be selected. Where here you can directly give us row. This is the row, right?
Yes.
Row of country will give. Let's give out a different name. What is the different name that's available? Let's go with Albania. Okay, where country.row equal to Albania. But let's see what is the output it's expecting. Use the equal to operator is not able to work here. So let's see what is that. Dot equals. So here we will not be able to use equal to operator. Let's go ahead and give it a dot equals, and let's go ahead and give it in brackets. Okay, and then hit on OK. Let's go ahead and run this file. Let's see. So this is done. Filter data table. So what are we getting? Albania. So let's also try this also, because we are trying with all the items, right? Let's also try if you are able to get this one. Close, close. So here where are we? Select R. So we are selecting R. This is what we have, but let's go ahead and see. Control Shift E.
Can I use two where conditions here?
Yes, that's what we are going to do. Two where conditions in the sense where this one.
And another
Did you
where.
use AND operator, Vajram, in between two where?
Yes, and row of million. Okay, if it is greater than 0. Okay, so let's see what is the error here. Object to operator. So again, we are having the same issue. Try parse. Let's check with try parse to int.
Convert dot.
Parse. Convert. But again, empty values will throw an error.
We can use if condition, right?
Yes, we can do a nested if condition, but let's try with 32. If we are not getting, then we'll go with that way. Okay, so I'm just trying to convert this one. Okay, greater than 0. Let's go ahead and give it a try. Here I'm not using convert.toDouble. Input string was not in correct format. Okay. So let's go ahead and give it a dot trim at the end, because if it is dot trim, maybe we can get some result. Okay, let's give it a try. It's still faulted. So let's go back and check.
Yeah. Keep the string in array brackets, Vajram. The input. input string.
Mm.
So daily vaccination per million, as we are checking the whole world, right?
No, this is not having spaces.
So
And moreover, we enclose this in double quotes, not required. Okay, so let's go ahead and give a convert dot tryparse. Okay, tryparse dot two double. Let's see if we are able to get it. Tryparse.
Can you use this syntax which I posted in chat?
Oh, you posted something? I'm excited to use it. Row of field of integer. Hey, you can get it, man. Got it. So here you are telling like row of integer. So this is what you are trying, right?
Mm-hmm.
Field of integer. Let's go ahead and give it a try. What's wrong?
No need to convert to string right here again.
That is already a object. So let's try. But I hope that this again throws an error. If not, then it's fine. See, cast is invalid. Okay, not able to cast it properly. Maybe your approach is correct, but for this input, this is wrong.
but typecast is match, typecast only, right?
Yes, this is typecasting of integer. So this is not giving me a result. Okay. So let's go with double dot tryparse. So this will again give me some result, and let's give it this and comma deep double. Okay,
So this DDL is where we have used Vajaran?
that is a double variable. That's it. I have created a double variable, right? That's what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and give it a double. Okay, so what is it throwing me? Expected a bracket, so there is some bracket that we are missing. Let's
Okay.
go and see. This is the double tryparse. Okay, you can remove this bracket. Okay,
So that
expected tryparse. So this
So
bracket
select
is
of Vajaran, select of this.
no, that's correct. Selector is working. That's fine. Row of toString dot double. Okay.
After row, we kept single bracket now for row.
Okay, got it. Now this is correct. Okay, let's debug. Okay, this is done. Now we are able to get daily vaccinations. Okay. So here we can do one more activity. Okay. If out of this one, so we have all the results, right?
Yes.
Okay. There is some nested if condition which I have never tried, but we can do something like nested queries. Just try with nested queries. So I got all the results here, right? All the empty or non-empty values. Now you go ahead and see if you can get the results that are greater than some value, 30 or 40 or something. Okay. Can you try it out?
Yes.
Yes.
Go ahead and give it a try. What I'll do is I will move this project into GitHub so that I can provide you the access. Control X, where is my GitHub? Okay, put show origin, show in Explorer. Let's run team 5. Okay, I need to close this Excel. Don't save. Try again. Okay, I need to close this one as well. Try again. Yep. This is done, and let's go ahead and paste it. Link queries. Okay, pushing it to Arjun, you can take it up. But I hope you have the link for link queries. This
Yeah.
link I have provided in the chat, and also this link where you can get the sample data. And by the way, sample data is already there in the folder that I have just pushed. Can you use it?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that's it for today. Anything else? Any interview questions
Vajra,
you want to discuss? Tell me.
in fruit project only.
Tell me.
Can I take user input data as a transaction item?
Yeah, you can take.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Actually, I kept user input dialog box in init state.
Okay.
So
But
whatever
every
the
time
user,
you need to run, you need to go to init state, right?
yeah, but it is depending on user, right? Whether he is entering or not. If he enters any,
Okay. Adding it in init state may not give you a correct result. Just try with a different approach.
Okay.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes. Any other questions?
Vajra,
Yes.
do we need to know about this link queries while
Yeah.
developing the process? Is
Yes.
it compulsory?
Yes, yes, Sarita. At least you need to do some basics. And see, the things that we have discussed are very basic.
Oh.
Okay. So if you observe, I'll show you one complex link query.
Will they ask in interview as well?
Yeah, but basics only. We just wrote one line, right? So this is one more. We can also use for each. That's the interesting point concept. So this is one more link query. This is one more link query. But as we learn and understand, this becomes easy.
Then if we write all these queries, no need of using those activities, right?
Filter data table is not required. That's correct.
Is this for only filtering the data?
Yeah, only for filtering the data.
Okay.
Okay. So I have also given in this particular, where is this? Where is my, just a second. Don't stay away from link queries. Take it as a simple task that you need to complete like others and go ahead and do it. So yes. So this is the free APIs that you can use. Advanced link queries this is where I used advanced link queries, where condition of type link queries as enumerable, where starts with this, lambda expressions and all. This is easy, by the way. This is all again in VB.NET, so that will be easy.
If we come to know about this link queries, the code will the code in our process will be less, right?
No, not like that, Sarita. See, the main use of link queries are used to filter any kind of data type. So for example, you are using filter data table for using filters, filtering the data table, right?
Mm.
Okay. But
Yes.
if it is for JSON, there is no activity. If it is for list, there is no activity. But if it is for an array, there is no activity. But all these particular data types can be filtered using link queries.
Not only data table.
Not only data table, yes.
Arrays, okay. Different data types
Yeah.
can be
Again,
filtered.
we actually got fruits API, right? you are filtering the data, filtering the items. Now, if I want out of those, if I want only that particular string to be available, not the others, then I can filter it. Now, for example, Adarsh, can you show me the screen?
Me.
So in array in fruits projects, can we use this link query
Yeah,
who has
but
which has the highest?
that's not required. What I meant to say is, see, give me the access first. Okay, so here we are trying with car. Okay, but if you see, car is associated with some other word.
Yes.
So you have something like candy cars. Okay, but if you want to say, okay, lower description case or general search input, you have car, right? But other than car, you should not have anything. For example, you can have apple. Apple will be a particular uh, ingredient in it. It will not be associated with anything else. Okay, so if you search for apple, what is this? Description apple, crisp apple. Other than crisp apple, what is this? You have here apple juice. Here lower description case apple. Right? Term is apple. But what if I want to filter out only lower description case apple? Okay, because apple is the ingredient that I want. I don't want it like apple juice, apple cider vinegar, and all. Only apple I want.
Okay.
Now, at this point, what can you use to filter out the values? So you don't have any activity, right? Then link queries are useful.
Okay.
JSON online viewer. So I can keep my JSON over here. So see here, what is the number of items that I got here? What are the number of items? 10. Page list is 10. Total number of pages. So in the first we have, this is the page list only. What are the other things that we have? Nutrients, page hits, foods. Foods we have 0, we have 23 items. Okay. So I think you filtered out only 2 items, if I'm not wrong. You got only 2 results, right? Size equal to 2 is what you mentioned. So you got only 2 results, 0 and 1.
Okay.
Okay. See here, food nutrients, you are getting food measures, you are getting, but if you observe properly, name should be lowercase description. Search. Lowercase description is apple. So if you want to filter only apple, then other than other items, then you can go with this JSON.
Okay.
You can write like a function of this object where lowercase JSON equal to apple. There are different ways you need to find out. The best way would be to go ahead and search with this. Okay, UiPath link. So try with JSON first. So you already have a JSON file.
Yes.
And the code is also available for you, and the cheat sheet is also available for you. So again, all the data table that we are having, it's converted into a JSON.
Vajrang, I have one doubt. How to get this kind of a structure, JSON structure for that one?
For what?
Previous one. We are having.
This one, Fruits API. This is already in JSON. This is just in unformatted data.
Okay.
But if you go with this one, where is this?
So that we can easily identify now where is the top.
No. See, you can use online JSON queries. Those are already available for you. Okay. So you can just copy and paste it input. Sorry, I'm sorry. Where is this? Copy. So this is with JSON. Now, beautify is what you can do. Transform. You can take query. Okay. Here, this is a dictionary. Let's go ahead and give it. So again, this is with respect to query path. This I don't suggest you. Let's go with online viewer. Online viewer, you can get it. Beautifier, JSON beautifier you have. Okay. So if you just expand it, yes, you got all the results. JSON list, food criteria you have, Apple general food criteria. But this is the way how you want, right?
Yes.
You can use this. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's disconnect for today.
Okay.
Or do you have any questions? Practice at least 2 to 3 results, then those will be enough. How can you filter a string? How can you get the results? For example, if there is date, if there is data table with date, how can you get data that's greater than today or yesterday? If you can just try out these 3 values, then it should be done. Okay.
Any one of the 4 methods can be used, right?
Yes, and for interview, you need to learn all. Okay, for example, see, we are not able to convert that integer to string to integer in the select query. But using double dot triparse double dot triparse, we were able to get it in enumerable method and link query method. Correct.
Yes,
so
yes.
then if the interviewer asks you some question like that, then you will be able to answer if you learn all. Moreover, I will also not remember the syntax. I will just if during an interview in the keep a paper and write this formula and keep it next to you. If he asks, just check in that formula and write the query. Okay. Mahesh, hi. Mahesh is offline. Okay, guys, let's disconnect. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
How much time do you need for the fruits project to be completed still? There are only 2 days, if you ask me.
I will try to complete it by today in RE framework only.
Yes, please do that. Okay. Okay, bye everyone.
Bye, Vijay. Bye.